Hey, what's going on guys, it's Dobie here, and today I'll be showing you guys the top 5 best traps in Zombies in Spaceland. Now, before I get started, every single trap in this map is absolutely incredible. They're all really overpowered, so I highly recommend that you guys use these traps because they're absolutely amazing. But there are some traps that are better than others, and today I'll be showing you guys the top 5 best traps in Zombies in Spaceland. So let's get started. So coming in at the number 5 spot is the Steel Dragon Trap. You can find the Steel Dragon Trap in the Polar Peak area of the map. This is a really good trap, but the reason why it's at number 5 and not higher on the list is because when you activate it, there isn't really a safe place to stand. Most of the other traps in this map, once you activate it, you're basically safe. You can just stand still and no zombies will touch you, but this is not the case. This you have to still look behind you. It's only one little beam shooting out, so it's not the best trap, but it is still really good and really helpful. So that is why it is on the list, and that is why it's at the number 5 spot. Personally, I don't really use this trap because there are a lot more other traps out there on the map that are way better than this trap. The only reason why I would really use this trap is if I'm trying to get the head cutter, which I barely do. So I don't really use this trap. So I recommend, if you want to use some traps, not use this one. Obviously, if you're in trouble and you're about to die, use it. But just let you guys know that you can easily die from this trap. I have died many times by accidentally walking into the laser beam. So you guys have to watch out for that if you guys decide to use this trap. So coming in at the number 4 spot is the Rocket Trap. Now the Rocket Trap is a really good trap. I use it a lot. But again, another problem with it is that wherever you're standing, wherever you're facing the trap, the zombies can come from behind. Whether it's near the bumper car area, that's where I'm standing as you can see, or it's near Toughen Up. The zombies will come from behind, so you gotta always watch behind you. And if you get stuck, if the zombies are from behind and you're sort of forced to run out to where the rocket is shooting the fire from the rocket is gonna kill you. So never run into that area. Whatever you do not run into that area. Turn around and try to either kill the zombies or juke them out before running into that area, because you will die automatically. I find this trap really dangerous, and again, there are many other traps out there on this map that you can use that are way more powerful and way more better than this trap, but this is still a good trap and it is way more better than the Steel Dragon Trap. So this trap, I highly recommend that you guys do use this trap because it really works. So coming in at the number 3 spot is the Escape Velocity Trap. Now this trap is absolutely incredible. Basically, you activate it and then all of a sudden this ride here starts moving and starts spinning around, and all the zombies just instantly go straight to that ride and they just literally all just run into it. They get sucked into that. So the zombies never hit you. If you're standing where I'm standing right here, the zombies will never ever touch you. It is such a good trap. I highly recommend you guys use this because it is really hard to die. The only reason how you'll die from this is if you just literally run into the ride. I have done that before by accident, but if you run into the ride you will die. But if you just stand where I'm standing, as you can see, all the zombies just get sucked in. So this is a really good trap, and I highly recommend that you guys use this trap. It is one of the best in Zombies in Spaceland, and you can find this trap in the Journey into Space area of the map. It is right beside Mule Munchies. So coming in at the number 2 spot is the Disco Ball Trap. And the main reason why that this trap is at the number 2 spot is just because I find it kind of hilarious seeing the zombies just break out dance moves and just start dancing on the dance floor. It's, again though, a really good trap. As soon as the music hits, they all just immediately run to the dance floor and start busting moves. And again, you cannot get hit by any zombies. If you are standing not on the dance floor, but if you're standing near the dance floor, the zombies will not hit you because they're all running onto the dance floor. Basically, they'll dance for a bit, and then all of a sudden the lasers will come from the disco ball or wherever they come from, and they'll just kill all the zombies. So this is a really good trap. Again, really overpowered trap. The only problem I have with this trap sort of is I find a lot of times as I'm trying to activate it, I have a lot of zombies around me and I press it, and it doesn't take a long time, but it takes a few seconds before they actually start running to the dance floor after you activate it. So I activated it, then they're still running after me for a good like 3 seconds, which could be dangerous. But I highly recommend you guys use this trap because it is really good and it will really help you, especially in late rounds. So coming in at the number 1 spot, coming in at the best trap in Zombies in Spaceland is by far the Chromosphere. So the Chromosphere, like Escape Velocity, And like the disco ball trap, once you activate it, the zombies cannot hit you. But the main reason why that this trap is better than both of them is because there is no way in hell that you can die by this trap. Basically, you activate it, then you just stand there and they all get sucked up to it. But you can't run into anything, you can't get hit by anything. There is no way you can die from this. At least what I know, there is no way you can die from this. So that is basically the main reason why this is the best trap in the game, because you can just stand there, no zombies will touch you, and there's no chance of you accidentally running into the trap. This is an overpowered trap. This is by far the best trap in the game. Now you can find this trap in the Kepler system, so I highly recommend you use this trap in later rounds, because I have used this trap many times out of ammo, because this is my go-to trap, because I know that there's no way I'm going to die. There is no real way you're going to die from this trap. So if you're ever in the Kepler system and you're in trouble, run to the chromosphere and use this. So this is a really good trap, and it is by far the best trap in Zombies in Spaceland.